you have to start. That's the crucial reason why I had learned Italian, because I started somewhere. That's the crucial point why houses are standing, because they build a foundation. The fact of a long trip is that you have to start with one step. I want to share with you how I had learned Italian and what I had made to be kind of like, I don't know if how you would say it, but I feel like I have reached the level that I always wanted to reach in Italian. Non lo so come posso spiegare questa è la cosa, però è soltanto ha cambiato la mia vita e questa è l'esperienza, perché io ho imparato italiano per 3 anni e questa era un'esperienza così interessante. Anche io ho migliorato la mia cucina così interessante al mio giusto. Basically, that's Italian. And I have learned now for 2 or 3 years, kind of like plus minus. And we're making real fast progress for several reasons. I were taking like papers with me at work for learning it, for remembering myself, and they look like shit. They look complete like shit. I just were like making these notes, and in spare time, if I have some time available, so tiny, I'm very going to use it. And I never had used German or English words on it. I just said, oh, I catched myself. Oh, I did. How cool, wow, oh, okay. Basically, okay, it's hidden, and oh, this is a bad word, you can censor it. and this is basically how it looked like for me. In the meantime, I were like the translations I had from DeepL, and from DeepL then I had just made it here on the piece of paper. Then I took it at the work, and then I tried to use it. For being so goddamn lucky, I had a very engaging friend there who just helped me to learn the language. He were always telling me this is wrong and this is wrong, but this is good, and bravo, hai fatto buonissimo. And it was very, yeah, I really miss him because he just changed his workplace. So Amos, if you listen to this, just on a very surprising thing, I'm very glad for your help, and he's not capable of speaking English. Sono così, posso apprezzare il tuo aiuto con imparare italiano per me. Grazie così tantissimo. Okay, basically, thanks a lot, Amos. And the thing is that the help of him was a crucial point, and also I could really just recommend to get an exchange. And it won't be easy to find a good exchange. Exchange is kind of like, I speak German and I help you with learning German if you help me with learning whatever language I want to learn. That's basically the idea behind it. If you like me, introverted, and you will have some issues with it, but you have to overcome them as fast as possible. There are some language which might help you very great with them, finding an exchange, and the websites are a little bit better than the apps. There are apps which are kind of like a little bit misused as dating apps for some reason. How surprising. And but the most websites are kind of like very good, especially these which are looking a little bit older, because they kind of like try to attract an older audience, which will lead to a little bit better people who are more helpful to really get into a language. For Italian, I never had needed this, but I use it, for example, also for Russian, as I had done it for longer months, years ago. And learning Italian was an interesting experience. I just took the paper with me. I were kind of like listening to podcasts, and this is also very a crucial point, to listen as much as possible. It is so goddamn important to listen to whatever you want to learn. It is This is one reason and one way how to improve your speaking. It is not. It is for the first hand. It's sure about. It's for understanding. For me, it's also to repeat some vocabularies. Just like they speak. Then they and that's the crucial point. Especially when you start to learn the language, you're sitting there and be like, oh. Imagine this. You just have started to understand one word, and you're sitting there, be like on a birthday with a and you're just celebrating and be like, oh my god, I understood this word, I understood it, oh my god, and you're so glad about it, and the goal is to get more words understood. And that's the first thing. The second thing is the pronunciation, to hear how this language has to sound. And this is a progress which you can skip, but this will lead you to speak it kind of like wrong and not correct. That's basically can happen, and this will happen if you just don't pay any attention to how to listen to it properly, and to it's very crucial and very important to listen. It is very crucial and important to get an exchange. And also, if you're working and you be like, oh, I don't have time to work now 10 hours a day to become Russian boss or Italian learner or whatever, and something, then I could really recommend you to just make a sheet paper and yes, a cheat sheet. It is, One another interesting thing that I just want to share with you is the idea of limiting yourself. For example, it is just kind of like interesting that there is written the days in Italian, because I were for at least, I guess, the first 3 months, I weren't really learning numbers or days of the week, because these are information that I don't really need. When are you like, when the last time, imagine this, when the last time you came up to a friend and be like, what is Monday? I don't like Monday. Monday is kind of like an interesting word. It's different from the others, but Wednesday, or I don't know, when you were ever a specific day, a topic in your life where you say, oh, Thursday is very interesting, I like Thursday, and Thursday is very interesting, so Thursday. Basically, there will never be an interesting reason why you have to talk about Thursday, especially or if there is something in your life what makes Thursday very important, then okay, sure, learn it. Or when there is something different what you could just eliminate for the second to get some space for the things you really need. Can be many things. Could be, I don't know, for me it also were numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 is, I just skipped the 9. Oh, poor 9. I just skipped the 9. Basically, these are 1 to 10 is very important and very crucial and interesting to know, but when you rise and you get better and better and better, then going further is interesting. But for the time you just started to learn the language and to start to get kind of like a conversational level, it isn't interesting. It isn't really interesting to can count to 100 million. I don't know. And also you don't have to follow bubble where they teach you dog and cat. I don't have a dog and a cat, but if you have a dog and a cat, maybe this is interesting. So let's wrap this whole topic up into a nutshell. Learn things that are related to you, basically. That's everything that relate to you, and that don't learn bullshit. Stop learning bullshit that you don't. imagine this. I'm just sitting here and I want to tell you how to cook. And then I just started make pasta. And you're like, but I don't like pasta. I really wanted to learn how to make naan bread. And I'm like, no, we learn no pasta. And you're like, okay, but I'm never going to cook pasta. I don't like pasta. Just a tiny example. And this will lead you to wasting your time. This will lead you to not doing the right things, and this also will lead you to stress, because there are some people who what makes sense to measure your progress, and they're just sitting there and be like, oh no, I don't have the word, I haven't learned the word basement. Oh no, I missed the word basement. Oh no, and another 20 words for window and kitchen. Basically, oh no, you're a failure. That you should better end and stop this journey. No, please don't. No, go ahead and get the bucking best of yourself. Yes, get the bucking best of yourself. Yes. I hope this video gave you a quick intro. I don't. It is quick. I don't believe that it is quick. I haven't seen my recording time so far, but basically, yeah, this was kind of like an introduction to how I had learned Italian and some tips and ideas about this whole thing. And if you had enjoyed it, then I would appreciate a subscribe, but do whatever you want. Or a like. Oh, would be also cool.